What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode from Pennies to Power. We show the true potential of the cardboard pennies so you can purchase. We got some more Pauper Commander and the good stuff all around. Got some returning guests, so it's expected to be some damn good fun stuff this evening. So you know how it's going to be. We're going to jump right into the games themselves. We're going to start off with who you are, shout about whatever you want to fancy, state the commander you are playing, talk about any reasons to why you like that commander itself, and then once we go on the table, we will randomize it 4 times, and you will get the game going. So, Ab, whenever you are ready.
Yeah, hey, I'm playing Dina because it worked well last week. I thought it'd be fun to try again this week. I don't know, been just fun brewing, hanging out. I'm a connoisseur, so one more game Discord. So yeah,
Bada bing, bada boom. Swing down to you, Amara.
Happening. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me all over the internet making Magic the Gathering content. I do a lot of different formats such as Plane Chase and Arch Enemy and other chaos formats over on my channel on twitch.tv/Goddess of Blunder on Sundays and Wednesdays. And I guessed at fine places like this, and I'm going to be playing, let's see if I can pronounce this right, Nicanzil, the current Conductor. I tried to make an Explorer Merfolk deck, so we'll see what happens.
I've been wanting to see it, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it should be interesting. But thank you for having me.
As always, you are very welcome. Swinging over to Hip with the new deck I see over there.
Oh,
Altogether,
yeah, brand new.
Paper.
Brand new in paper. I had a lot of the cards for this deck already, luckily, and I kind of dismantled some EDH decks I'm not playing to get some of them. I did have to go out and get the dinosaurs, and I did do it in the worst way possible. But I did get the dinos, and I was really excited when I saw this uncommon because I had already built Thundering Spineback, which you've probably seen me play on Chris's channel. I think I played it 2 or 3 times,
Yeah,
maybe.
2 times.
Yeah, and it was a really interesting deck, definitely a late game deck. And if I had found a way to do some kind of infinite mana in there, which there are ways to do that, I could have made infinite 3/3s, but it takes a really long time to get there, and it's usually kind of like a coin flip on if I'm going to survive. Whereas what I found on my rough draft build of this deck, which runs like 23 lands, I think I have in here, is that I'm ramping very aggressively, and somewhere between turn 4 and 6, I'm getting out Displaced Dinos. I have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7 other dinos besides the commander for like hit turn 7, which is, so I'm ramping like crazy. I got no lands in there. This is how every goldfish of the deck has gone, and I've goldfished it like 25 times. So if it doesn't do that on the stream right now, I'm going to be embarrassed.
Then we'll truly see the value of what the deck's trying to do.
Yeah.
The moment of time.
But I am pretty excited about it, as you can tell.
All right. I am playing Wilson Sailboat. It is Wilson, the refined Grizzly, with a bunch of different stuff on it, and in the Sorko Sailor, just looking at blue on it. It is a aura-based Voltron with a little bit of control built into it. I threw it together like forever ago for somebody else, and I just never have played it like ever. So I was like, screw it, let's play it out, see what happens.
Wilson's so good.
He's really cool.
He has tons of value out of it, so I'm like, why not?
I've thought about building him for PDH, and I came across my copy of him the other day, which I pulled out of draft, which was lucky that he got past me. I don't know. It never seemed like it could be like good enough in EDH, but I feel like modular deck in PDH could be fun.
Yeah.
I have a Wilson clone deck that is Wilson and Shameless Charlatan that does horrific things. It's all clones and bears.
Oh my god, for that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's so silly.
Bear clones. I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'll have to send it over. It's pretty great.
Well, this is our order. So, Amara, you are first. So whenever you are ready.
If everybody is ready, I will draw and get us started. Okay, let us play this Great Hall of the Citadel, and then I will pass my turn.
I will draw, and I will do a force on the battlefield tapped, and I will pass.
I will untap and do the upkeep, and then I'll do the draw. I'm going to play a forest, and I'll tap it, the Utopia Sprawl it.
Ooh, good start.
Pass along.
throw down this Colony Garden intapped. Make a token.
I will draw, play this tapped land, this Tangled Islet, and I will not be doing anything else. That will be a pass.
Alright, untap and draw. I will do an island, and I'm going to tap 2 for a moss diamond battlefield tap.
I'm gonna untap. See what we got here. All right. I'm gonna play a forest. I'll tap the Utopia Sprawl. Oh, I didn't name a color for Utopia Sprawl.
Way to go.
Green, obviously. All right, and then we'll do a green over here. So 3, and I'm going to return from the wilds. So I will get a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and I'm also going to make a food token, and that'll be my turn.
2, throw down the swamp.
He's here. Dirt my
Oh.
next. Oh,
I thought I went out of order.
There you go.
no. I'm going to play a Simic Guild Gate and a tap my Islets to tap the Great Hall to play my commander. Nicanzil. Or Nicanzil? I don't know. Whenever a creature you control explores a land card, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature you control explores a non-land card, you put a +1/+1 counter on her. And let's see, do I want to do anything else? You know what, we may as well. Let us tap this. Oh, this comes in play tapped, so yeah, I'm not doing anything else. I'll pass my turn.
There you
I know what's going on.
go. I will untap. I'm going to tap for 3 for a commander sphere. Play a forest for turn. I will tap 2, and I will bring out Wilson.
Nice.
Wilson has arisen.
Yes,
I
here
will then
we
pass the turn after that. It's a 2/2 vigilance, reach, trample, ward 2. It is not a bronze tablet, all right, spell table?
I could not find a prettier food token on short notice, but there's one. They'll have to do. Huge stack of cards doesn't fall down. All right, I'm gonna untap and upkeep and draw. I think I'm going to, here we go, Radiant Fountain. I'm gonna gain 2 life, and I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'll play Knight of the Stampede. So dinosaur spells I cast cost 2 less to cast. And I'll tap this forest, and I'm gonna play an Elvish Mystic, and then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Shit getting scary over there.
Yep.
Oh, whoops! I hit the space bar. This shit
Wait,
ramps.
Turn 3,
What turn are we on now?
It's turn 3.
throw down this Maestro's Theater, which will pop. It's going to trigger Dina. Gain 1, everybody drains for 1. Go ahead and pay 2 and throw out. That will be my turn.
Okay, see here. Play an island as our land for the turn. Then, feel like we're gonna be dealing with some dinosaurs next here soon.
Soon, yeah.
No, of course not.
Dino problem.
It's
let's
dynamite.
1. We'll tap this for colorless. We'll tap this for a green, and I'm gonna play Over the Edge. I'm gonna have target creature explore, and then explore again. Hi, Mando. What's going on?
Surprise, kitty.
Ew. Surprise, kitty! Okay, so that is my top card, and I'm just gonna, whenever a creature you control explores, I'll put a +1/+1 counter, and so she'll get +1/+1 counters, and then she'll get 2 more +1/+1 counters, because I'm just gonna leave it on top. And then I think I'm just gonna leave her up as a big scary blocker for right now.
Quite fair.
4, there we go.
Okay, untap and draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana over there.
Yeah.
Dino.
Well, technically 6,
Technically, you get a land, you play it.
but also
once.
kind of 8.
Well, tap 2 so I can play the Sword Coast Sailor. Whenever this creature attacks, if no opponent has more life than that player, this creature can't be blocked. Alright, so I'm going to swing over into hip. No player has more life than you, so it's going to be a 2/2 unblockable.
I have no responses. I'll take 2.
I will tap 2, and I will frogify your Knight of the Stampede. So it's a 1/1 that loses all abilities, and it's a frog.
I knew it would be susceptible to things like this when I put it in the deck.
If that resolves, I'm then just got a foretell a card.
I have no response to that.
It is
Well, I guess I
foretold.
do have a response, but it's just well played, my friend.
Right, so this is foretold. I will then pass the turn after that.
Right on, right on. All right. Let me just make sure. Very on my hands. Might have been finishing my dinner because I was trying to build Zada in an unreasonably low amount of time. Okay. Seems like we're all clear. Now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think maybe we put off the dino for 1 turn in favor of maybe something else. Much magic stuff on the desk. All right. I'm going to play a Riveteer's Overlook, and I will gain a life, and I'm going to go get a forest, as you may have guessed. I'll get that one. And my Knight of the Stampede is a 1/1 frog.
Yep.
I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Entourage of Trest. So when that ETBs, I'm going to become the Monarch. What Scryfall tells me, this is the Pauper EDH green Monarch card. It's the only one that does this. Otherwise, I would have chosen a lower CMC card. But I can also block an additional creature each combat as long as I'm the Monarch. And then I'm going to move to my end step. I will draw a card and pass my turn.
There's also a
Ooh, what's the colorless one?
Staunch Defender?
it's a 2/5 Staunch Throne Guard.
Yeah, okay.
Well, maybe I should toss that in here too.
I think we're gonna go a Cabaret Courtyard. One we get a forest with. I gain one. Everybody drains one. Forest. I will move to combat. Emissary doesn't have reach, does it? Do you have anything with reach?
No, everything's on the ground for everyone.
Wonderful. I will come in with my 1/1 flying lifelink Monarch.
Are you coming to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you, Steve.
All right. Take one.
Right. I gain one. Everybody drains one from Dina, and I take the Monarch. Sure. You know, whoever wants it can take it from me.
Like, come on down.
I think we're gonna play out a Pristine Talisman,
Ooh.
and then
Good draw.
pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I already knew what this was. Okay, let's see here. Not gonna hit our land drop. Gonna do
Okay.
that. Gotta do that though. Okay, gotta be smart about my mana here. Let's see here. I think I'll play this Merfolk Bell here, which is so weird. I didn't know there was. I didn't realize that it was a sorcery that was a Merfolk tribal sorcery. Okay, I'm gonna put a flood counter on target land, and that land is an island in addition to its other types, as long as I controls a flood counter on it. If I control a Merfolk, I will draw a card. I'm gonna put that on. Who wants an island? Does anybody need islands? I think I would have played it on you, Ob. And I'll put it. I'll give it to your forest. Your forest is also an island. And then
Also, as well as a forest, is still a forest.
Yeah, it's also, yeah. It's
Yep.
not spreading seas.
Cool.
yep, it's nothing too. It's not too bad. I will draw a card. There we go. That's what we needed. Better than nothing. Even though I'm worried about this dinosaur still.
Wait, it's a 6 power. Your commander
They're
now.
arriving fashionably.
Yes,
late.
my commander is a 6/7 right now. Just a casual 6/7. I think I am going to pass my turn.
Untap, draw. Do 1, 2. Goggles of Night. Then I'll pay 2 to equip it to Wilson. Move to combat. It's going to swing over at Ob because he has the most life. So it's going to be 2.
For 2.
2 unblockable.
All right, I'm taking 2.
I
Standard
become
damage.
Monarch. Then I will scry 1. I will put that at the bottom. Those. I will tap 2 for an arcane signet. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap and I'm going to draw this card. Wow, I'm drawing an awful lot of lands for a 23 land.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that
Like-
that's how you're literally playing it.
That's literally how I'm playing it, and it's ridiculous how consistent it is. It doesn't make any sense.
My 37
not like-
lands I missed.
It's not like I'm like bad at shuffling or anything either, because like most of the playtesting has been on Moxfield. And then I was like testing it in paper, like, no way this is gonna work in paper. And then it kept working, and I don't get it either. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Displaced Dinosaurs.
You are going to attempt to do that.
Dino Daddy here.
Anybody have any responses?
Nope.
I'm good with it resolving.
I do have
Okay.
responses.
Oh.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Ooh.
Oof, sad.
I don't think I can deal with a bunch of 7/7 dinosaurs.
Who can?
Um,
And my little tiny merfolk. I slow you down just a little bit.
let me see if I want to put this in the graveyard. Hold on. Definitely not in the graveyard. Is going to happen. So that's going to go to the command zone, and we'll put 2 commander attacks on it, so it costs 9. And then I'm going to play a Cabaret Courtyard, and I'm going to gain a life, and I'm going to go get a forest. And then I'm going to pass. I want to
Out
pass.
there?
You
Oh,
know what?
no.
I might go to combat. Might go to combat and do the swingies.
Yeah, I mean, it's a free
Yeah,
draw.
forest.
Yeah, it's a free draw. I don't have any blockers right now, so.
And really, if I take it from you, which I am going to, Chris is going to attack me for it.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Chris, you have the monarch right
Yeah,
now,
I have
right?
Monarch.
You
You're
don't
gonna
have
get
any
Monarch,
block.
Then Ob's going to get Monarch. Then I'm going to get Monarch back.
Exactly. We're trading. We're passing this around here.
I'll just let everybody have it. You can all have the monarch.
I'll go to combat, and I'll swing my 1/1 frog over at you, Chris.
Yeah, I'll take the we have
All right,
monarch.
sweet. And then I'll go to my end step and draw a card. And oh my god, it's a land. I'm gonna pass.
Right,
Crazy.
end step. I'm gonna hit the pristine talisman to gain a life.
Now. We all
But you can
lose.
drain from Dina. And yeah, I'll take my turn. Turn 5. Right. Oh no, we won't. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna play. Yeah. I mean, I've got something else to see. 1, 2.
No.
Like blood researcher.
No, no.
Yep.
I finally got legs. Then I'll move to combat. We'll swing in on hip for the monarch.
Is it with your
good.
flying guy?
Yeah.
Yep, flyer.
All right. I'll take one, and then I'll take one when you get one.
Exactly, and then everybody drains for one. I get a counter now on blood research, and monarch's back. Things are great. We love this. We played a land. I think we're just gonna pass on that. Draw a card at end of turn, of
Listen,
course.
folks.
Monarch.
Eventually, some of these dinos are going to make it out the gate. They're going to make it out the playpen, and they're going to come say hi.
I mean, lands are gonna help you get there, probably.
Here, let's have
I'm drowning in lands. It's unbelievable.
green and a colorless. I want to play a Farseek. I want to go find myself an island. Can never have enough island.
You're gonna need at least 9 to replay it. Did you?
Oh, I
You
already
didn't put it
have
in the
8.
yard, did you?
No, I put that.
No,
in
I
the zone.
didn't.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying that they're doing a good job because they're helping you get to the replay at least.
I don't come out to play tap. That blood researcher last week was
Oh,
horrible to
it
do.
just did so much work.
I
I recall it died. I mean, it got big, it was
It
scary,
did
and then
die,
it
yeah.
got just removed. But it was nice. It is nice.
let's see here. Do I just want to?
Does have menace. I mean, you've got Island Walk on me. Chris has got this unblockable on me right now still.
Think.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, y'all can work on me all you want, but I mean, maybe you got some counter spells. Hip tries to replay his commander,
Yeah.
but
I thought about it. I was like, I can't do that again. Merfolk Spy, I shall play. It has Island Walk. Whenever Merfolk Spy deals combat damage to a player, that player reveals a card at random from his or her hand. And do I want to be the monarch? I kind of do. Yeah.
I mean, do you ever not want to be the monarch?
I do want to be the monarch, so I think
You
I'm going
always
to
do.
commit you, Ob, with
all
my
right. And this is 6,
that's
Emmy.
a 6/7. Yep, will become the monarch. I just want to draw a card. That's and I will go to the end of my turn, draw a card, and then I will pass.
Drawing cards is really satisfying.
It really is.
I was visiting with my brother and my sister-in-law and the little baby nephew the other day, and seeing how easily my nephew is amused by such simple things, I was like, is there anything that I'm so amazingly amused by that's that simple? And I was like, drawing cards and magic. Like, it's so satisfying to just,
Not wrong.
let's see what this rectangle is.
Exactly. You never know. You never know what it's going to be.
It's always exciting.
So Tessin Champion +4/+0 and trample. I drew a card, and then I played Mist-Cloaked Herald. Sacrifice my
Nice.
command sphere to draw a card.
And Amara thought that you were playing Merfolk. He thought you were the Merfolk player.
I thought I was. Chris
Okay.
gets more merfolk out than I do, then I guess I'm not the merfolk player anymore.
Dang, that seems pretty good.
Is your commander
drop,
tapped or not tapped,
unblockable.
Amara?
Oh, what?
Mike,
Is
Oh, yes, my commander's tapped. Sorry.
Nico,
Yep.
Naka, Wanana.
Yep. Yep. she tapped.
I'm gonna swing at you with a 3/2 bear,
I will take the bear damage.
and I will scry 1 card.
2, 3. And that's commander damage.
their damage is going around.
It is. Wilson is not pulling any punches.
I will get Monarch, go to end step, and draw a card.
And, you know, if he's not pulling any punches, it raises a question, which is what's so refined about him? He's just punching everybody.
Just running about punching people.
Just punching his way around the world. All right. I'm going to untap the upkeep to draw. Okay, thank God. It's not a land. It's ramp.
You didn't need that. So
If it was another land, I would... Sorry, what'd you say?
You don't need more ramp. It's all good.
Oh, you always need more ramp. Speaking of which, I'm going to Terramorphic Expanse, and I'm going to tap and crack that. Well, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do and tap 3 like this, and I'm going to cast Kadama's Reach. And then in response to my Kadama's Reach, I'm going to tap and crack the Terramorphic Expanse. And just to
Yeah.
save time, I'm going to get all 3 lands at once. So we'll get forest onto the field, and forest onto the field, and by getting low on forests, forest into the hand. How many blockers you got up there, Chris?
I have one. It is my Mist-Cloaked Herald.
Well, I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing. Knights of the Stampede, the 1/1 frog, at you in an attempt to take the monarch.
That's fine. I'll take the one.
Yes.
Pass
The
it
right play there.
around.
Didn't want to swing with my dork. I have a feeling it's going to take a few more tries before my commander hits the board. All right. I will draw a card and pass my turn.
End of turn, we're going to Pristine Talisman for 1.
Yep.
Dina triggers.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, crack the Pristine Talisman. Trigger Dina. 2 to play a Mine Worker.
Did not expect that, but that's still pretty awesome.
Means your life gain is rolling in.
Yes, seriously.
Rolling in. So
Right,
I'll
I
move
mean,
to combat. And Hip, you've got the Monarch. No flying blockers still. I love that. All right, we'll send 1 at you.
All right.
Of course.
I will take 1 in the air, and then when you gain the life, I'll take another 1 from Dina.
Well, here, I'm actually gonna send this menace guy. I think I'm gonna send it at Amara before.
Okay, I will take 5.
And then no. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 5 will gain a trigger after combat. Dina goes off. Oh, I don't think so. And we're gonna put out a Death Greeter. Yeah. Throwing these things out because we're drawing so many.
How's that?
Move to end of my turn and draw a card.
There you go. Just set you as the monarch.
Yeah, if you want to have that dinosaur, you can have that dinosaur.
I mean, I could handle this if you let me have my dinos. I got some good ones.
Yeah,
in
that's
my
my
hand
turn.
right now.
Oh, okay. I will start my turn. Draw. Let's see here. Ugh, gross. Let us for Herald's Boon. I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and then a +1/+1 counter on target merfolk. I'm gonna put 1 counter on you, and then I'll add a counter to you. And but I'm gonna move to combat and come at you with the merfolk spy who has Island Walk. I'll hit you for 2.
That's why I
Me?
gave it. Pretty smart play, Amara.
Haha, I was thinking very, very far in the
Yeah.
future.
Super big brain theory.
Yeah. In about 8 turns, I'm going to really need Upset to have an island.
And then we get to, you're going to reveal a random card from your hand.
It is this card I just discarded. Haunted Mire.
And then I will pass my turn.
Draw a card from Monarch.
Oh, yes, I'm the monarch. Haha. I couldn't remember who had it.
Put 2. Wait, is it 3 or
Find your
2?
glasses and they're on your head.
Just 2.
2.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah, I must have. My mouse, I keep double clicking today, apparently.
I will single blue cast Distortion Strike on Wilson. Get
Uh-oh.
+1/+0 and unblock.
Oh, I thought it was like a Viresis for a sec or
No,
something.
not a bad idea.
He's
Do
still-
like Golgari Wilson.
Dude.
Wilson Infect.
I'm going to swing
Just
that
build
the
every
Herald
color
over
combination
at
of Wilson.
Amara.
Okie dokie.
And then Wilson's going to go over at how much commander do you have? 6.
It's a 4/4 right now.
Yeah.
4
and
power.
Gonna give it a giant growth, give it +3/+3, so it's 7 total.
Giant growthing it.
It's Ward 1.
Please tell me you're running mutagenic growth in there.
Oh yeah, it's in here.
Oh,
I don't have it, but
I
it's-
love
Sick.
that.
All right, I'll take. Wait, you're trying to hit me for 7?
7 total, yeah.
All right, I'll take 7.
I go to end step. I'm the monarch now, so I will draw a card.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you hit Amara.
Yeah, hit Mara
Yeah,
with,
with the fish.
A little bit of just foreshadowing for the future. I'm really excited about Zada specifically because I realized it's actually good in PDH because it won't get removed as often. I have a place to finally play Needle Drop that's actually good and makes sense to do.
Ew, yeah.
And Flick a Coin, I was going through and I was like, holy crap, this card is so broken in here.
It
You
does
could just make tons of treasures and draw
very,
some.
very good work in that deck.
So good. I'm very hyped, especially because I'm going to get the full like $3 or $4 or whatever I spent on that needle drop out of it. Proper value. All right, is it Dino in time or what?
It comes
It's dino
down.
time.
Wrong monitor. Drawing a card for turn. I am going to tap 1, 8, 9 mana. I'm going to attempt to cast Displaced Dinosaurs. Does that resolve?
I am okay with it. Blue player says okay.
Golden and Gucci.
Displaced Dinosaurs is here to stay. As my land for turn, I'm going to play Darksteel Citadel, which is an indestructible 7/7 dinosaur now.
That is the right land to play.
So gross.
I've been holding that in my hand since I tried to play
would
Displaced
imagine.
Dinosaurs the first time. Ramping around it and avoiding playing it like bubonic plague. And then I'm going to play an Ornithopter, which is a flying 7/7 dinosaur now. And the only thing is, because Darksteel Citadel is a dinosaur, it has summoning sickness, and I can't
Correct.
tap it for mana. So I can't play this other card in my hand. It makes me wish I'd put that artifact cost reducer creature that I am forgetting the name of, Foundry Inspector or something like that, I think.
Yeah, Foundry.
But I did not include it in the build ultimately. But I think I may make room for it. Anyway, Chris, you're looking monarch-like up there.
Just a
Yeah,
wee bit.
blockers.
I am Gucci.
All right, the frog's coming home to roost.
Yep.
I will go to my end step. I will draw this card. Ooh, nice. I wish I had drawn that earlier. That's okay. I'm going to pass.
End of turn. I don't have any shenanigans. Play that Haunted Mire. Go tab 1, 2, 3. Gain a life. Trigger Dina.
Yep.
Blood Researcher as well. We're going to play Fleshbag Marauder.
Oh,
I'm going to sacrifice this
Oh,
land
no.
No.
I'm getting rid of my.
I'll get rid of my spy. Goodbye, spy.
I'll sacrifice my froggy.
Then we're gonna lose a bunch of life.
Yes, so that's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 creatures
Yeah,
that
four
died. So Death Greeter triggers 4 times. Dina triggers, yes. He's paying off.
Death Greeter is so good. Oh my god. All right, so we all lose 4.
Do we lose 8 total?
Yeah, huh?
No, just 4.
Oh, okay.
He only has like.
Yeah,
half
Death
of
Greeter
it.
is just 4 triggers.
Okay.
Do you imagine if it gained and made us all lose a life?
Okay.
That
Well,
would
I
be the
wasn't
most
sure.
There's no
Yeah.
AoE like that. There's the Falconwrath Noble, which is a gain drain, but it's a single target. Yeah. If
Yeah, it's like
Falconwrath type
3 or
card.
4 mana, though, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's a 2/2 flyer though, so he's kind of cool. But no, if it was AoE,
Yeah.
something like that, yeah, that'd just be
That
backbreaking.
is so broken. Yeah.
All right. So, what do we do here? I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Blood Hunter Bat. I think I'm gonna target Hip. You got the most health.
I have
Bring
no
these
idea
health
what that
totals
card
down.
does. I'm reading it.
It's a gain 2, drain 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gain 2. Dina triggers for everybody for 1.
Yep.
And then you take a total of 3 hip. Yeah, we're liking these health totals now. With that, tapped out for this little foundry worker. Oh, I'll move to combat. So who's got the Monarch?
I do.
Chris has got the
No.
Monarch.
I
Hip's
forgot
got
to
it.
change the thing.
Yep.
I hate Chris. I have it.
All right, and you've got 2 giant ass dinosaurs, and then the
3
commander.
giant ass dinosaurs. Thank you very much.
Technically.
Yeah. 2 artifacty ones. One of them's indestructible too. Oh
Yeah,
damn.
and the other one flies.
And this one flies.
It's true. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes, Vault Scourge is not harassing you anymore. I will. Oh, and you've got the Monarch
Now
though.
Charge of Trust double blocks, and I have the Monarch. Yeah.
So I think we're just going to go ahead and send Vault Scourge in for 1 on crit. You don't have any flyers,
I do not. I will take the 1.
right? Yep. Everybody drains 1, and then I will get a Blood Researcher counter, and I will pass the turn on that.
Let us go to my next turn. Hidden Cataract. Oh, now I can't see Kitty. What are you doing? That comes to the
I'm
book.
so excited about those lands in Pauper because Discover is really good.
Mm-hmm. It does work.
I'm gonna play this Water Wind Scout. Got flying, and whenever it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna create a map token. Tokens. There we go. Map token. And then so much gross stuff going on. I'm just gonna hang back and see what happens. I'll pass my turn.
Someone at my LGS was, and I get along with this person. We're like friends, but they were arguing that PDH is super slow and grindy and boring and stuff. And I was just like, you're playing with the wrong people.
I enjoy it. It makes me have to build differently, think differently. I get to see
to
cards
play,
that
like-
I forgot about.
Yeah, exactly. You get to play
Alright.
like old cards.
Right now, Wilson's at 4-2 unblockable. You're at 2 commander. The pickle is like, I get rid of Hip, then Ob's got the open door because of Dina. Because Amar's at 6, I'm at 11. The life
I
totals
mean,
are so low.
I have some triggers. I've mainly got 2 triggers on the board other than the dies.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I mean, I was gonna try and swing out really hard at Ob on my turn.
he's already got me dead. I think if he pumps once, I'm at 9 commander damage. So he's just got to get 6 across. So he's 1 attack away from killing me.
Yeah, but then I gotta
Yeah,
figure
commander
out
damage is so
how to
much
do-
easier in PDH
how
too.
to focus
they-
on Hip right after.
Did the distortion strike retrace or whatever it does.
Oh yeah,
Rebound?
no, it's rebound. So it's the same concept, just it just goes back on the top of the library. It
Ah,
goes into
okay.
exile, and you recast it on the following. Okay, I'm going to land returns the forest. I'm going to cast my foretold card for a single blue. Turn over. It is a raven form. I'm going to target Displaced Dinos, so it becomes a 1/1
This is the
bird.
exile one.
Yeah.
Exile target. I don't have Tomio's safekeeping in my hand, so that's going to resolve. I still have 2/7/7 dinos.
Correct.
Which flies. The other one is indestructible.
The thing is, like, if I can't like swing without being completely open.
I get a bird.
You get a 1/1 bird, yeah.
Back of this thrashing Brontodon will be my 1/1 bird. Very appropriate.
I will. Yeah, I will. I will take out Goddess of Blunder if you spare me, Chris. I will not
I think
attack
I
you.
have to spare you to have a chance at winning, even
Yeah.
though like you have a greater chance of winning.
I will not give you the crack back. My turn. That's what I'll say.
I just don't know if I
You
can
want to
do
tap on this turn?
incidentals, you know. I'm gonna do.
Oh no, that's what I'm banking on.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna nat lore, get a forest. Did I put it? That's not the nat lore. Close and shuffle. If I do that just to get Monarch back, it's not really worth it either. Yeah, I'll pass.
I'm going to untap. And I will draw a magic card. Oh, sweet. Got more ramp. I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 mana. I'm going to play Displaced Dinosaurs.
That's what all those lands are doing.
Yep.
That's what all those lands are doing. At least this turn.
Lands just give you commander value, especially if people like removing it.
Do you have any flyers, Chris?
I do not.
How much life do you have, Obstinate? You got 29.
He's got 29.
Do you have any flyers untapped, Obstinate?
I have 2 flyers untapped.
How big are they, and do they have Death Touch?
No, they do not. I'm just gonna jump block. It's my 2/2 here, and then I actually attacked with that Scourge, so I only have one untapped. It's that 2/2.
That too.
It's gonna die and give me a Death Greeter trigger. That's about it.
Before you go to combat.
Did we talk about what I might do at combat?
Before combat. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and I'm gonna snap Wilson back to Chris's hand.
Oh, you. Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Big things.
I am so dead either way, so that's fine.
That's interesting.
That goes there.
I think I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing a 7/7 Ornithopter dinosaur over at Obstinate, and that's my swings.
Okay, you just send in the 7/7 Ornithopter. You tempt me to not block.
7/7 flying dinosaur.
It's intriguing to not
You
block,
are-
not gonna lie.
I mean, it gives me 2 more flying damage in my turn, which could be. Gotta think about this. I mean, I'm dying to commander damage otherwise. I feel like health is only good for you. Kind of willing to give it up because you don't have like trample yet, right? They don't.
At the moment, I do not.
No.
You know what? I think I gotta block. I'll block with the Blood Hunter Bat. If it dies, you know the drill. Death Greeter, Dina.
And then I'm gonna move to my end step and draw a card off Monarch, and I'll pass my turn.
Do you have any reachers?
Any reachers?
Flyers?
I have a 1/1 bird.
A
Flies.
1/1. Oh, you do. Okay.
I
All right.
do.
End of turn. I'm gonna tap Mine Worker.
It was a gift.
I
in
gain 1
disguise.
life. Dina continues to tax.
You do be taxing.
And there was one. Everybody took one from the Blood Hunter Bat dying as well. Okay, yeah, I see it. We'll just go throw out my little friend Serrated Scorpion here. Yes, attack me now. Attack me now. I think I will move to combat, and I will send. Interesting. Wait, this. Yeah, I will send the researcher and I will send. Let's. Oh man, you have how many blockers? 1. Oh, the trust can do 2, can't it?
Yeah.
It can.
Interesting.
So technically,
So I will send. Yeah, I will send these 2 over at UHIP.
the Blood Researcher has Menace. Does Vault Scourge have Death Touch?
No,
It
it's
just
has
a 1/1.
lifelink. It's just a 1/1 with lifelink. You could trade it for your 1/1 bird, but I will get 2 Death Greeters triggers and a lifelink. Well, I'm going to get the lifelink either way from the.
So what you're saying is block and kill all that stuff. Mara is
Agreed.
out of
Yeah,
the game,
man.
and Chris is
If
at
we do,
5.
Dan, if we don't.
Yep.
Well,
Death Greeter.
I don't really see a reason to necessarily block and kill the Blood Researcher. Other than that, it's potentially going to get really big. definitely killing the 1/1 flyer seems good because isn't that your last flyer? And then I can just
That's
start
my last
doming
flyer.
you for 7 every turn.
I mean, yeah, I'm using it. I'm using it to try to get that damage in on the other 2 players, as
That
you
little
have
extra poke, yeah.
surmised.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel like having Chris and Amara around might help me stay alive a little bit longer to help deal with Ob.
I don't know how much longer they're going to be around either way.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in hand, Ob?
I have 3.
If I block the 1/1, you're gonna gain a life, and then Amara's down to
Exactly.
3. You're gonna
2
die. Amara's down to 2. You can tap Pristine Talisman. Amara's
Your
down to 1.
token dies as well. Your token
Yeah,
dies as well.
and
Oh,
I-
it counts my token as well. So yeah, if I block
Any
it
creature.
all,
Yes. And so if you
Yeah,
trade with the
Amara's
Blood
fine.
Researcher, I'm getting off of yours as well. Exactly.
but if I don't, then Amara could live at 2.
No.
before
No,
You
because
Before you-
don't. You are all
before you-
dying to AoE.
Before you
Right.
block, I'm gonna do something.
All right, maybe you should do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 1 blue, and I am going to play this Vision Charm, and I'm gonna phase out the Vault Scourge.
Okay,
Scourge? All right. Scourge is phased out.
that
There we
seems
go.
like a smart play.
That's-
Also nice to see Vision Charms not in a Pauper Cycle Storm sideboard.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna block the Blood Researcher. I'm just gonna take 2.
So you're not
I'm gonna
blocking.
let it ride. I'm not gonna block.
It's an 8/8. You know.
What? Isn't it a 2/2?
It
When does
has
become
6
a-
counters on it.
yeah, it's got a bunch of
Wow.
counters.
Yeah, it's a logic.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have to block that, I think.
You absolutely have to block it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose my bird. But it's
Well, the bird was supposed to trade with the Scourge.
It was
The bird is the
ghosted.
word. Come on.
I'm gonna block it with my 7/7 indestructible dinosaur and the bird. You gave me the gift, Chris. I'm gonna use the gift.
There we go.
That's my block.
After blocks, I'm going to tap to gain 1 life.
Yep, you lose 1.
To make
Dina
it just big enough
triggers?
to live classic.
You had
Double
2
block it.
dinosaurs, but I will take out those the bird and the dino. I guess. Yeah, everybody
The
takes
dino's
one. And,
indestructible.
The dinosaurs.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Bird goes. Death Greeter triggers. Yes. Yeah. I gain 1 life off of that. Let's see. Let's see what we have left. 2 life, 7 life, 9 life. I mean, so Chris does not have his commander on the board. I like
No,
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to cast my tap. Ooh, I forgot about the Pristine Talisman too.
Yep.
Tap Pristine Talisman, gain a life, and I'm gonna play. Actually, oh no, I'm gonna play Lignify on the. I guess it's got to be the commander displaced.
Does that make it a 0/4 tree folk with nothing? Is that what that one is?
Yeah.
Yep, with no abilities. Oh, sorry, I put it off screen.
Yeah, I need somebody to blow that up. Oof.
I like that a lot. With that, I think I will pass the turn. Wait, did I get a monarch? Did I get
You did
monarch
not.
from you?
No,
You
because
did
you
not.
was able to block.
Oh yes, because yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. Let me. We just want to do that.
If I do,
See what we get.
She's got.
What we got
1.
here.
Can't block anything.
1 life. What can I do with my 1 life?
Map token.
There you go, map token.
Oh, I do have a map token. That is true. I'm gonna crack this map token.
There you go.
Alright. Boom. There we go. I'm gonna explore. Let's see here. We're exploring this wonderful duck shell crawler. I'm gonna explore over here on my commander, so I'll get a counter, and then I'll get another counter. There we go. That'll go back on top. That can go wherever. Do we just do that one? Cycle this lonely sandbar. Draw a card. That thing.
See how much fun drawing cards is?
I do like drawing cards. I'm going to play this Dust Shell Crawler. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, and then I am going. Also, any of my creatures with +1/+1 counters have trample. Can we do anything else cool with our 2 mana that we have? No, not really. Okay. I mean, I could draw another card, but that's not going to do us anything good because I wouldn't be able to cast anything. Let us go to combat, and I guess I'm going to come at you with my commander and my
All right.
flying scout.
I'm gonna go ahead and play 2, and I'm gonna cast Victim of Night on my serrated scorpion.
Oh.
Which will kill
Yep.
me. I'll take the damage.
All right. So we all lose
2.
I mean,
So
I'll
I
lose
gain
1.
2. Everybody loses 2. And
Yeah.
then
Game.
Death Reader triggers.
Yep.
I gain 1. Everybody loses 1. And then Dina also triggers
Correct.
off of this rated. So 4.
Sorry, everybody, I
Four.
tried.
Nah, yeah, Gucci.
Yeah, you did your best.
Like
All
10
right.
commander damage. It would be okay.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4.
So much life.
I know.
You're up, Chris.
All right. But hit the button at the end, but it's not going to help anyone. 1, 2, 3. Transmute Drift of Phantasms. No idea what I'm going to do. So, a Bonder's Ornament, Snake Umbra, draw cards, draw cards, draw cards. Ancestral Mask with all the creatures I have. Counter a spell and Wood Elves. What do I get?
Definitely would.
Where's your life?
What
Where's your life gain?
I know, like nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it goes into your hand. How much mana do you have?
I still have several.
Isn't Bonder's Ornament at this point for you is like 8 mana, draw a card or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Thirst for Meaning, close and shuffle. Then I'm gonna play it. So draw 3, discard 2, unless I discard an enchantment.
Seems pretty good.
I literally drew the Wood Elves. You son of a beehive.
Yeah.
Like really spelled like come on. Well, I'm gonna discard the Wood Elves.
Makes sense.
And this island I also drew. Too damn funny. Recast Wilson. I have 2 blockers, but it's probably super irrelevant. Pass turn. Being at my 2 life.
I think I need to include more commander protection in this deck beyond just Snakeskin Veil and Himio's Safekeeping and Ranger's Guile. I think I'm going to add Salvage.
You have Blossoming Defense in there.
I'm going to add whatever that does.
Buy into that.
I'm going to add Ashnod's Altar so I can sack Displaced Dinosaurs and recast it while helping it pay for itself. Hey, that's not terrible. I'm going to play this Forest. I'm going to tap that. I'm going to play Findhorn Elves. Going to tap. I'm going to put a Treefolk Umbra on Entourage of Trest, which is going to give it +0/+2, and it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So it's a 4/6 that hits for 6 now, and it gets Totem Armor. The next time it would be destroyed, I just remove that enchantment instead. And then for another 3 mana, I'm going to play Spider Silk Armor, which says creatures you control get +0/+1 and may block as though they had flying. All my creatures have reach now. What do you have open, Obstinate?
I have a 1/1, 1/3, and a 3/1.
Do any of them fly?
Wide open in the air.
And how many creatures do you have total?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's Lignify. Well, I'm going to come in and dome you for 7 in the air. Not that it matters, because you have like an EDH life total, basically, at this point. But I've done what I can do. I'm going to go to my end step, and I will draw this card off Monarch, and then I'm going to pass my turn.
The thing that put me ahead this game was that bounce spell. I couldn't deal with you and Chris and Amara.
I was just trying to keep myself alive for another turn, and I was like,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That was definitely like play it if you got it. Nobody saw it coming. Right. I don't have any end of turn triggers. Take my turn. Let's do this thing.
Go out in a blaze
Move
of
to
glory.
combat. Move to combat. I'm gonna swing the Scourge, the Researcher at
Does the Researcher have Trample?
I am what's called Dead A.
I swing those at me. And how big is the Researcher right now?
it's 14/14. Got a little bit of life gain on deck.
And how big is the Scourge?
It's a 1/1 with lifelink. So it's gonna give me a gain.
What to do? Hold on while I attempt to do math. Might take a second.
Death Greeter is really doing work here.
yeah.
Death Critters just, when it comes down, it just sets the state, you know?
But yeah, that or like an Essence Warden. You get one of the two.
Oh, yeah. It's
yeah,
the
they
Golgari
just-
sisters.
Basically,
yeah, something like that. And they just kind of pop off as long as people are playing creatures.
I know I should have killed that stupid Researcher with blocks last turn. He swung it at me. You have to double. All right. I don't really think it matters too much what I do because I probably can't do anything to win on my next turn if there even is going to be one. But here's what I'm going to do. The Vault Scourge is still a 1/1, right? So
Yep.
I'm going to block it with my Findhorn Elves. I'll block the Researcher with my indestructible 7/7 Dino. I will block it Entourage of Trest. as well. And I'm also no, I can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna do that. Those are my blocks.
So you've got a reacher you've got a reacher blocking the scourge.
All my stuff has reach.
All right. Yep. So scourge is dying. The 14/14, is it surviving?
This is a 7/7, and this is because of Spider Sulk and Treefolk Umbra. It's a 4/7 that deals combat damage for its toughness, so it'll be 14 total. This won't die because totem armor.
All right, check. Oh well, if those are your blocks, I've still got this mine worker here.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I can't
Like,
really
you
do much
kind
more
of sort of
blocking.
almost had it. Look at the totem armor and the
I mean-
indestructible.
Like, that's 14, and you can, that taps to gain life or whatever?
Yeah, I gain
Yeah, so
one,
you can
drain
do-
one.
15, 16.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I
now.
mean, I don't have enough power to
it's just one,
kill that
Chris.
after
But, yeah.
all your
Oh, I
life
thought you did the
gain.
pristine talisman too.
Yes, there we go. I'll do
Yeah.
that. I'll do the pristine. All right,
I think
there's
it's
my
at
other
one.
Yeah, hip. Well, he takes
You'll
two.
gain
He
life.
takes two, and then on
You
combat
gotta die if
damage,
I lose one.
the scourge dies, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that would put him at
Right.
1.
And the scourge triggered life gain.
Oh, he blocked
Yeah,
that as
so
well.
Scourge and then Death and then
Yeah.
Pristine
Yeah.
and Tower and blow up. But here's what I'm going to
Yeah.
do in response to the last one. When I'm at 1, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to sacrifice this food token that I've had here, and I'm going to gain 2 life.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right, and so
Oh, I'm
your
sorry,
creatures, now your creatures dies triggers or die as well, right?
I
One of them
I don't
dies.
have any
No, it had
creatures
totem
dying.
armor, so the totem armor replaces it. The die trigger.
Oh,
That's how he's like.
Yeah.
He
You're right.
almost had this thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty close to dealing
So
with
yeah,
it,
Hip, you're
actually.
at 3.
This is the first draft. And then
No, 2. So I did 2. I did mine worker.
He
and
was
then,
dead on board. Then you did the food.
Pristine. Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right. He gained 3. He's at 3.
Yeah.
I didn't deal any combat damage to you. You still got the monarch, I believe.
Yeah. Correct.
that's true.
All right. It's all
No,
you.
I'm not getting through here.
Damn.
We're going to do the untaps and wish that I had a way to get this stupid enchantment off my commander. I don't think I have anything like that in the deck, which is poor deck building. But this is pretty good for a first draft. I'll refine it more.
Oh
Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's puking out dinos.
Or it would be if I could deal with it.
Yeah, I was afraid of the dinos, but I should know better. Dina is 1,000 times scarier.
Dina's way scarier than the dinos, it turns out. We're gonna tap, do 3 like that. I'm gonna play Cartographer's Companion. And that ETBs, I'm gonna make a map token. Then I'm gonna tap that for 1 and sacrifice it. And I will have target creature I control explore. What is explore again?
Reveal the top
I think-
card. If it's a land, put it in the battlefield. If it's not, the creature gets a 1/1 counter on it, and you got to choose to put it in your graveyard or into your hand. Or leave it on top. It's like a
I
surveil.
will
almost.
have Ornithopter, Explore, Spider Umbra. If it wasn't Dina or I had like more life gain, I could totally get myself out of this. But I don't think that I can. I get a +1/+1 counter on Ornithopter regardless, and then put this back or toss it. I'm gonna just toss it because I don't think it's gonna matter.
It gets the 1/1
And
counter
you put the, yep.
if it's a land, I think.
Oh,
No,
does
wait.
it get it?
No, if it's the
or-
land, you draw
No.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Land.
Okay, yeah. You got
Then I'm gonna tap 2. How many blockers do you have?
I have
Just out of
3
curiosity.
blockers.
3 blockers. Okay. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play. Or do any of them fly or have reach? I'm gonna play Gold Vein Pick. I'm gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna equip Gold Vein Pick to Ornithopter. So it's gonna give it +1/+1, and when it deals combat damage, I make a treasure token. Then I guess I will go to combat, and I'm just gonna swing out at you for no reason because it doesn't really matter what I do, and I can, and I might as well do a lot of damage. 'Cause that's
How
the
about
point.
dealing damage? Play the
Oh,
last card
yeah.
in my hand.
Dog.
Bastard.
Had a fog.
He's got a fog.
I was just waiting for you to activate Dina 3 times and just kill your other creature.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, I'll go
That
to
was-
my end step, and I will draw this card, and then I'll pass the turn to you.
Damn, Gus. Damn.
Business. No cards in hand. What do we get? We get. Oh, I mean, I think you know
So
how
many
this is going to
dinos.
go. I'm going to. Oh man, you do have a 0/4 though, don't you?
I have a 0/4, and I have a 2/1.
Just jam.
Yeah. So I'll
Well,
move
actually,
to
it's a
combat.
0-5 and a 2-2 technically, and they
Yeah.
both have reach.
I'll send Fleshbag and Blood Researcher.
How big is Fleshbag? I'll double block Researcher. Take 3 from Fleshbag and die.
Got him. Got a little. We just had to get one through there, but man, a little bit of that food keeping you alive.
Yeah, right on the
Clutch,
clutch.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might. I've got a little bit of food stuff happening in this deck, but maybe I should try to include more life gain to deal with
The deck
Dina
did,
decks.
still did
and
very,
so-
very well, though.
It did pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first game I've ever played with it.
Yeah, exactly.
It has 23 lands.
Still-
Look at how many lands I had.
Not right.
I know. That
That's
doesn't make any
ridiculous.
sense. And yet, how many lands I had so quickly.
And nobody really. I think I was the only. Well, there was a counterspell played. Oh, I guess Snap too, but there wasn't a lot of removal going on.
Yeah, exactly.
None of it was directed at me.
Yeah, I have like Ranger's Guile, Snakeskin Veil for protection. I have Oasis in here for protection from pinger stuff and
Yes,
the
I mean,
ones and
The
things.
snap
I got
I
Tangle.
drew right after the vines.
Ooh, that's
After
what I was
snap.
waiting for.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't try killing your creature at all with my murder, Chris. I was just like, I'm just gonna sit back and wait. Man, I mean, I had 30 health there, but I was like one hit from death by Mara or you, Chris. So that health is only good for hip.
Yep. Not wrong. Not wrong.
I mean, I do have I do actually have quite a bit of life gain scattered throughout here, but what was that? Was it Pristine Talisman? I was thinking about putting that in here, and I think I'm going to put it in here now.
Yeah, the talisman does like a lot
Working
of just
for
that
me.
incidental like gains throughout. It slowly builds a lot of value, especially in
And here it could be a 7/7 dino that just also gains me
Yeah.
life, which
Yeah,
is
that's
fine.
true.
Yeah.
Like Many Partings, dude. Many Partings is so stupid
I
in
love
this
many
deck.
partings for that one.
1 mana,
Good.
go get a land, guarantee your land drop, get a food token that gains you life that also happens to be a big ass dinosaur.
Ginormicon thing.
Yeah, for 1 mana, that's just so silly.
And that's
This
the thing, like,
is,
once the dino is out there, like it can just spiral out of control very quickly because like a lot of the artifacts are like dirt cheap, if not zero. That are creating so much incidental value just by like even tokens, like map tokens. You have blood tokens, treasures, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, when I started building it, I was like, obviously, I just throw all the 0-drop stuff in here. But a lot of the 0-drop stuff doesn't do much aside from just being a free artifact. So, and then it's like I'm in green, so I'm already ramping like crazy. I don't really need everything to be free. Although,
everything should be a mono rock.
yeah, right. I mean, but on the other hand, based on how this game went, maybe play is like wait until I can dump a ton of stuff, play Displaced Dinosaurs, and play like 10 artifacts or something.
Go burr.
Yeah, like, do it all in one turn.
All right, and that was on the turn 10, so I got that noted. All right, so let's go around the table just because we had some good timing on that one. So we'll wrap around. We'll start with you, Amara. Do a quick little shout out.
What's happening? I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me on twitch.tv/Goddess of Blunder, where I play Magic with my Bird app friends. We play some Plane Chase and some alternate forms of Magic. And you can find me on all the other socials doing Magic the Gathering content. And I'll be over in PAX this weekend if you want to play some Magic with me. I'll be roaming about with my decks. So
Yeah.
thank you for having me.
As always, hell yeah. Down to you, Hip.
Hello, I am Hip. I'm here a lot. You usually see me playing a deck in this box, which is Gut Agent, sent to me by Chris, built by me, and then built by him in paper, and then mailed to me.
One big circle for
And then-
family.
Super fantastic.
Circle of Life.
The circle of... Anyway, so Displaced Dinosaurs is a new deck I slapped together for today, and it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm knocking it all over the place, and I'm actually getting more and more into PDH to the point that I'm playing more PDH than EDH. And I think that many of my EDH decks might start crumbling to bits as I build more PDH ones in their stead. Like Zada is going to be coming up pretty soon. I'm very excited about it.
Very
I
excited
am
to see that.
definitely a mono red guy at heart, although this is very fun and I like this a lot. Big green stompy feels very much like what Magic was like when I was playing 7, when I was 7 years old, when I was playing when I was 7. You can't talk. I've been teaching all day. Anyway, there's my Soledad too. You can find me on all the apps and junk, and I play a lot of Magic. Join my Discord.
There you go.
Hey, I'm obstinate, hanging out, playing some PDH. Been brewing up. Love aristocrats, pinging the whole table.
Yeah.
It's the way of life.
Yeah, on that
All
one.
I got. So
I feel Aristocrats is gonna consistently keep getting better and better and better. It's like the hidden secret to like the format, and as each set progresses, it's getting more pieces to make it even better. You know.
love getting new
It's
pieces.
dope.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a couple of uncommon ones that were commanders that just got added that I'm like, oh, I could do some nasty stuff.
And
with these.
that's exactly what it is. Like those downshifts that we're getting are like
Yes.
beautiful. So I like it a lot. I think that level of mid range is super fun because it keeps the wall up with the life gain consistently through and through. So you maintain that proper wall without dying so quickly. Like he was at like you were at like 30, we're all like 15, like all at the exact same time. So like it puts in like so much work.
I think Elas Ilkor seems like he could
Ellie's a good
be
one, too.
potentially really good.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as good as Dina because his ability, like the wording, is more limited. Like with Dina, it's just like you just gotta gain life.
Yeah, but Elias can combo her pretty
Exactly.
cool too.
She's
But yeah,
she's halfway to a combo, basically, in a sense, you know.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm building. Oh, actually, I'm very interested in Golgari, and I'm thinking about doing a weird Urg Spawn of Turg deck for PDH, where I'm gonna play primarily lands. I'm gonna see if I can figure out some kind of weird garbage where
All
I
right.
make that work. I'm also working on Akawali.
Akawali,
Alright,
I
stack
think
it.
is very, very good. Has a lot of potential.
the green white one.
No, that's Cutzel.
Green black.
Akawali is the descend where it can become a 7/7.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
good. Just
yeah,
like,
okay.
and draft, it was really good. It's been
Yeah,
pretty
Akawali,
good.
I think is going to be like out of the blue, just a legit mid-range Golgari good stuff deck that just incidentally becomes a 7/7 and smacks.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a lot of stuff in here to, like fill the graveyard, but not just to fill the graveyard. I'm like gonna put effects in here that are filling the graveyard in order to give me value. And then I'm getting like also the value of it being in the graveyard. Like I'm gonna put a card in here called Metamorphosis, which is basically like sacrifice, but in green. I'm gonna put Calling the Weak in there. I'm gonna probably put some cycle creatures in there. I'm gonna put this card Salvage that I just mentioned a short time ago in there.
That one.
Grizzly Salvage.
And then Grizzly Salvage is going in there too. And I'm also building Slimefoot the Stowaway as Slimefoot combo, which I think is going to be really cool.
Slimefoot's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I've thrown that
Plus, look
together
how
multiple
cool he
ways.
looks in this art. He looks awesome. Pink background.
Was one of my
Fire.
first.
Big makes it pop.
I think my favorite card that
Yeah.
was in Ixalan is probably Spelunking.
Oh,
It's
I
so
guess
ridiculous.
I posted about that earlier.
Yeah, it's the best. I've just been putting anything that's green. I'm like, yep, okay.
It's
I
just
was
one
like,
of
I
those
have.
cards. Like, yeah, this is going in this. This is
Yeah,
going in that.
yeah. It was like all my lands are suddenly dual lands. I'm like, look at me in my $3,000 deck.
Yeah, bring it.
I'm pretty excited about all the dinos for my Gisheth EDH deck. And I put like the Millennium Calendar into, I think I put one in Luris. I definitely put one in Galta and Mavrin because I just make so much stuff that's going to untap, making so many tokens in there.
There's a lot of fun cards that are in this set.
Yeah, I really want to get more of the Jurassic Park cards, but they seem to be incredibly hard to get, or at least that's my experience.
Yeah, but hearing that the pull rates on that are like way up there.
Yeah.
I've gotten like 2, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, quite
I need
fair.
Dino DNA.
Oh, I got Dino DNA. That was like the only one that I got, basically. And I didn't even know what it was. I hadn't even heard of it. I was like, what the heck is this? And I was like, oh, wait, this is kind of good. I could put this in Luris and just use it as graveyard hate. That also makes me huge 6/6 dinos.
So on that note, it's now my time to go watch the child and make sure he's good and golden. So have a great night, y'all. Games as always are always super fun. Much love to the whole 9 yards, and hope y'all have a great evening.